With the series on the line, what happens when LeBron James comes out firing with everything he's got? In Game 4 of the first-round matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, LeBron James did something that had the entire basketball world buzzing. With his team's playoff fate hanging in the balance, LeBron came out with a relentless energy, earning 14 free throw attempts in the first half. That tied his second highest total ever in any playoff half, a clear message that he wasn't holding anything back. By halftime, LeBron had already put up 22 points, 12 of those coming from the free throw line, alongside 7 rebounds and 3 assists. But despite his aggressive, almost vintage performance, the Lakers were still trailing the Timberwolves 61-58 at the break. The Timberwolves weren't backing down. Anthony Edwards dominated with 43 points, including 16 in a crucial fourth-quarter surge, plus 9 rebounds and 6 assists, leading Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels added 16 points and 11 rebounds, while Julius Randle contributed 25 points for the Lakers. Despite their efforts, the game remained intense heading into the second half. However, it was the sheer volume of free throws awarded to LeBron that caught the attention of fans and sparked controversy online. Many fans took to social media, accusing the NBA of playing a role in ensuring the Lakers didn't fall to a 3-1 deficit. One fan wrote, "Lakers on the verge of going down 3-1 and LeBron gets a career-high 14 free throws in the first half. Adam Silver made the call." Another commented, "They ain't even trying to hide it." A third quipped, "LeBron has more free throws in this game than Anthony Edwards has in the entire series. Wolves versus Adam Silver." The conspiracy theories were even more intense, with one fan stating, "Literally said this to my wife before the game started. Adam Silver will not let LeBron lose first round." Another user simply wrote, "Adam Silver always making the call, SMH." Despite James finishing the game with a near triple-double, 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists, and his 18 free throw attempts, the Lakers fell short, losing 116-113. The Timberwolves now lead the series. It's clear that the debate over officiating and NBA influence is only heating up. What's your take on how this might shape the rest of the postseason? Don't forget to subscribe for more NBA breakdowns and in-depth analysis of the latest games and controversies. After this loss, the Lakers are on the brink of elimination, heading into a must-win Game 5 this Wednesday night. While the game itself was full of drama and excitement, it was ESPN analyst Richard Jefferson who is now at the center of controversy for his questionable commentary throughout the matchup. In a post on X by @WarriorsWorld, Jefferson was called out for his apparent bias towards the Lakers and LeBron James. The post criticized his play-by-play as being basically watching a Lakers Nation playback stream. The backlash didn't take long to erupt, with fans flocking to the comments to voice their frustration. One user stated, "100%. It's shameless propaganda, but I almost respect his commitment." Another fan wrote, "FR. All those jabs at us with the 3-1 and blocked by James references." Also, ignoring obvious wrist contact from James on the Edwards call. And one more chimed in with, "That was crazy gaslighting. They started talking about what play the Lakers should run LMAO." But the drama didn't stop with Richard Jefferson's brutal commentary. Game 4 took an even weirder turn thanks to a head-scratching move by first-year head coach J.J. Redick. In a decision that left pretty much everyone stunned, Redick stuck with the same 5 guys: LeBron James, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Dorian Finney-Smith for the entire second half. All 24 minutes. No substitutions. And according to NBA researcher Kirthika Uthayakuma, Redick just made history, but not the good kind. He became the first coach ever in play-by-play history to have 5 players log every second of a half in a playoff game. But that's not even where the controversy ends. Redick made sure to call out the referees after the game, clearly frustrated with what he saw as a missed foul late in the fourth quarter. Talking to reporters, Redick pointed straight at a crucial moment involving Luka Doncic. To start with, Luka got tripped, Redick said firmly. "That was a blatant trip. He doesn't just fall on his own. We re-watched it. He gets tripped. So we should have been at the free throw line. It's not an excuse for why we lost, but he got fouled. We had a chance to go up."
Well, let's just start with Luka got tripped. I mean, that was a blatant trip. He doesn't just fall on his own. We rewatched it. He gets tripped. So we should have been at the free throw line. that's not an excuse for why we lost, but we got fouled. We had a chance to go up.
But for Lakers fans, that explanation doesn't exactly soften the blow. If the Lakers end up crashing out in the first round again, there's no question. People will be pointing right back to Game 4, to Redick's wild rotations, to the controversial no call, and wondering how it all fell apart. Even NBA legends are starting to raise eyebrows at what's happening. After the Lakers' brutal loss, Magic Johnson didn't hold back. He jumped on X to question new Lakers head coach JJ Redick's decision-making, especially his choice to lean so heavily on LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Magic said, "I don't know if it's smart to play LeBron and Luka the entire second half after only having one day of rest between games 3 and 4. When we needed LeBron to take over in the fourth quarter, he couldn't. He scored 0 points in the fourth." And when a 5-time NBA champion like Magic speaks up, you listen. He's not just throwing out hot takes. He knows exactly what it takes to survive deep playoff battles. Right now, the Lakers look gassed. Their roster isn't built to survive a physical series, and forcing LeBron and Luka to play non-stop. That's a recipe for disaster, not playoff success. Even with the heavy workload, Luka still put on a show, dropping 38 points on 13 of 28 shooting, knocking down 5 threes, and going a perfect 7 for 7 from the line. LeBron, though, when the Lakers needed him most in the fourth, he just didn't have anything left in the tank. After this loss, things are spiraling out of control for the Lakers, and fast. Coming into the playoffs, they had the 4th best odds to win the NBA title at plus 1,400 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Even after a rough Game 1 loss, their odds only slipped slightly to plus 2,000. But after 2 brutal defeats in Minnesota, their championship hopes have taken a massive hit. They're now sitting at plus 5,000, falling all the way down to 8th among remaining teams. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves are riding an absolute wave. Before the playoffs started, Minnesota was way down at plus 6,500 to win it all. Now, after shutting down the Lakers in back-to-back home games, their odds have skyrocketed to plus 2,200, the 5th best in the entire league. In the West, only the Thunder at plus 150 and the Warriors at plus 1,800 are ahead of them. This is a total flip from where things started. The Lakers, with LeBron James and Luka Doncic leading the charge, were heavy favorites at minus 190 to beat Minnesota in the opening round. Now, the Timberwolves are massive favorites at negative 550 to pull off what's looking less and less like an upset and more like a full-on domination. And honestly, a lot of that credit goes to Anthony Edwards. He's been sensational, dominating late in games and showing everyone why he's the future face of the NBA. Julius Randle has also found his groove in this series, and Jaden McDaniels is officially breaking out on the big stage. It seems like the Lakers are in a tough spot heading into Game 5. Losing this one could spell the end of their playoff run, and with all the controversy surrounding the officiating, there's a cloud over the series. It'll be interesting to see how they respond, especially with the game shifting back to Los Angeles, where the pressure will be even higher. The Lakers will need to dig deep, overcome not just the momentum of their opponents, but also the intensity of the moment if they're going to survive and make a run for the series. What are your thoughts on the series so far? Do you think the officiating controversy is a legitimate factor? Or is it more about the Lakers' performance on the court? Drop your thoughts in the comments. The conversation doesn't stop here. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for full coverage of the playoffs and every twist that's still to come. Stay locked in.